Hello. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. How is everyone doing today? Hi, I'm Christine Crowell, the founder of the group here. And today I've come in to talk about really about business growth, how important that is, and how we can push forward with growing our healthcare business. Now, I want to welcome you all because today is part of the free event that we've got, which starts at the end of this month, which is July the 24th. And what I'd like to say to you is that we are really excited. Today, I've come on here because I'm super excited to talk to you about business growth. The business growth that you really want to focus in your healthcare business is so important, and that business growth, it's not instant. Let's be real, let's be truthful here. This is not a get rich quick scheme. When you're running a healthcare business, it's not a get rich quick scheme. It takes years and dedication to build a momentum to get to a very strong place in your healthcare business. Now, when you start off with baby steps, okay? So you start off, you're growing, you're learning and developing within your healthcare business. And I think a lot of people misunderstand and think that they can just suddenly jump into seven figures instantly. It takes baby steps. Now, first, like me, when I first started, I did 200 hours, for example, a week. And then I built up to say 300 hours, and then 350 hours, then 400 hours, then 500 hours. It takes time to build your healthcare business, and you want to be able to grow with your healthcare business. You don't want it to grow too fast for you, and you will end up losing track of where you are in your healthcare business. Now, what I want to say to you is that we need to really look at the compounding effect. So it takes time, like I said, to build a healthcare business, and it is a compounding effect. Different things that happen in your healthcare business is going to help you to grow your healthcare business. It's not something that you just learn one thing. There's different things that help build to a very strong multiple seven-figure healthcare business, 8-figure healthcare business, for example. Now, some of you may only want to just stay at 5 or 6 figures. I'm not saying that you must be at 7 figures or grow to 7 figures. It's what feels good to you, what you feel that you're able to manage as a person without it affecting your family life, without it affecting your well-being, your mental health. Because I'll be honest with you, running a healthcare business, sometimes it can be very stressful. And what do I mean by that? I mean, stressful where you're responsible for your staff members, you're responsible for you're responsible for the service users that use the service. They are your priority to ensure that everything is right. And if you don't also look after yourself, then how are you going to look after other people? Now, what I want to share with you today is, a compounding effect. So what I want to talk to you today about is how using compounding effects. Now, I'm going to explain to you, for me to get to multiple 7 figures in my healthcare business, it took me 3 years. I could have done it a lot quicker, but I felt that was manageable for me to do it in that way. Now, some people, they jump straight in and they do it in a year or even 2 years, but for me, I wasn't ready. So what is it that makes you feel that you're ready to run your healthcare business, for example? Now, Warren Buffett, and I'm going to use him as an example, is one of the most wealthiest people, for example, in the world. We all know the name. It is very familiar, isn't it? So for me, with Warren Buffett, sorry, it took him many years. He didn't just suddenly become this billionaire, for example, did he? It took him years, and he didn't become wealthy until after 50 years of age, for example. However, he did start off from a young age as an entrepreneur. He had that spirit in him, and he was able to grow to exponential growth. And this is the reason why I'm talking to you today. Just like with Warren Buffett, he was able to grow his business to his businesses. He didn't just do one thing, he did multiple things. But like I said, if you really want and truly have a passion and want to grow your business, then it will take time. It will be a compounding effect, especially if you're wanting to grow a business in a particular way, that you are specific in what it is that you are doing to grow your business. Now, with Warren Buffett, for example, like I said, it's a compounding effect. It took, for example, until after he was 50, we didn't really know about who this person really was, So I did a compound effect where my business grew. And I'd say to you to build your business that is comfortable for you, that you can grow your business to whatever level you want it to be. Because what I want to say to you is that in order to really be comfortable with the type of business that you want to have, then you need to be comfortable with the level that you want it to be, for example. So what is your business growth? How are you going to grow in your healthcare business? Where are you? What level at the moment? We need to look at how and what our vision is for our business. How can we grow? What is the strategy that we're going to use? Are you going to use the compounding effect, like with the most wealthiest people in the world use, a compound effect? Because what we're looking at today is that people are looking for things instant, like as if to say it's a get-rich-quick scheme, and it certainly is not. Running a healthcare business is not a get-rich-quick scheme. If you think it is, then it's not the right thought process to have. It is about how we serve people, how we deliver the service to those that are vulnerable in the community. And by having a standard of excellence, by having a level of quality of care, then you will become the best. And then you will have a compounding effect to grow your business to the levels that you never even imagined possible. Now, hashtag for those of you that are looking at compounding your healthcare business. So hashtag compound lets me know that you're listening. Maybe you're watching the replay of this, but what I'd like you to do is to look at, for example, what is your method for growing your business? Are you going to use the compound effect, or are you going to look at other possibilities? It really depends. How long are you going to be in this for? What is your exit strategy, for example? What is your long-term goals? Is it you're leaving a legacy, but what type of legacy? Is it building generational wealth? Are you building your healthcare business to help other charities? Because at the end of the day, it's not about you, it's about us. It's about us all growing together and becoming one. Becoming one, because that's how we can rise and help one another. I'd also like you to register, if you haven't registered, for our free event. It's a 3-day event. If you haven't registered for that event, then I would love for you to do so now, because it's really going to be amazing. I'm excited. We've got some amazing guest speakers. One of them is in the States. They've got a nursing agency. They've also got a medical staffing agency as well as a regular staffing agency. We've also got a UK recruitment agency owner that's going to speak. We've also got a lady who is going to also be talking about software in your recruitment care agency, whether you're in the US or whether you're in the UK. We've got an amazing speaker regarding software for your nursing agency, for example. What I'd also like to say is I'd like for you to be a part of this, because I want you to learn some really great new strategies, which is really going to take you to the next level. If you are a US nurse, for example, or even a UK nurse, comment here hashtag UK nurse, hashtag USA nurse, for example, because I think it will be so important for you to learn about what I've got to talk to you about in the 3-day event, which is July the 24th, 25th and 26th. One of the speakers, the software, is talking on the 25th of July, for example. But I'd like to really see about what your views are on compound effect. Compound effect on your business, your healthcare business. Because like I said, Rome wasn't built in a day. It takes time, doesn't it, to see through the hard work, the determination, and keep showing up every day. Don't give up. Don't stop. Your healthcare business will grow, but it will grow as much as the effort that you actually put into it. Let's be real here. It will grow according to the effort that you give to your healthcare business. It's not going to grow by itself. Don't think that you can just not plant the seed. Sorry, you can plant the seed, but you don't water it. It's not going to grow. There's a reason why this is important, that you've got to keep watering and tending to that plant and watch it grow. But if you don't water it daily, then it will die, and that dream will die inside of you that you have. But you've got to put the effort in, and I know that you can do this, and that's why I'm doing these lives. That's why I'm doing these trainings, to give you encouragement to keep pushing and moving forward in your healthcare business, because it will grow, providing you put the effort in and make it work. Do the compound effect, because you will watch your business grow and grow and grow to a level that you didn't think was possible. And like I said, we've got the guest speakers coming in at the end of the month at the free 3-day event, and I'd love for you to be a part of it. So if you haven't registered, I would like you, the link is here. I want you to join the event. I want you to become part of the compound effect. Warren Buffett, perfect example of the compound effect. He was quiet about it. Look at an oak tree. An oak tree takes 50 years. You don't see the beauty of an oak tree until 50 years. I class myself as an oak tree, even though I was born in Nottingham. So to me, the oak tree was quite a strong visual for me anyway. But Warren Buffett, like the oak tree, took 50 years for you to be able to see what it achieved. You wasn't able to see what was going on under the surface, was you? You wasn't able to see the growth that was happening. Just like with an oak tree, the roots go down deep into the ground, and underneath, which we can't see, there's so much happening, so much growth that's happening. Then suddenly you see this beauty before you, but it takes time, and that is a compound effect of business growth. Your business will show its beauty, but not instantly. It takes time to grow. Just like the oak tree, the roots are grown down into the ground, setting, so nothing can blow it over. Yes, it's going to face challenges. Just like in any business you face challenges, and you will overcome those challenges. I'm just getting my tea. You will overcome those challenges if you stay with it, if you work at it. Because like with anything in life, there's always challenges. But it's what is important to you that's going to make you continue to grow your business. So like I said, compound effect on your business is going to grow it, just like that oak tree that we all see today. It didn't just appear, did it? It grew from within the ground, took root, and it went deep down into the ground, deep, deep, deep. And then it grows upwards, and then the leaves come out. And then you see this beautiful, beautiful oak tree. But the wind still catches it, doesn't it? And some of the branches may come off and break, but they grow back again. And that's what I want for you, a beautiful oak tree. Because it is within us. And it's not until the compound effect that you actually see where and how far you've come in your healthcare business, so that when you're faced with challenges, it will not knock you over, because your roots are so deep that you can't be knocked over. Yes, it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a challenge. But you're going to stand fast because your roots are deep. And yes, like I said, those challenges will come at you. And each time you're faced with those challenges, you will learn. It's there for a reason, to teach you to get stronger and stronger. Just like when people go to the gym. They go to the gym. They don't pick up the heaviest weight first. They start off with light weights, and then they start picking up those weights, one after the other. They start with possibly 5 pounds, 10 pounds, or 15 pounds, whatever your strength starts at. That's where you're going to start off at. And then they end up lifting 50 pounds, and then it gets stronger and stronger, and then they can do more and more reps. And then guess what happens? You start to see the effects. You start to see the fitness. You start to see the abs. You as a business owner need to build your CEO muscles, because you cannot go into a business, because you will be faced with challenges, but it's there to grow you. And sometimes you feel like stopping, you feel like going, that's it, I've had enough. And you feel like just closing the door. But you're closing the door on your dream. You have to get back up. Yes, rest, but get back up, because you will achieve something beautiful, just like that oak tree. After 50 years, you see its beauty. And we look at that tree and we think, wow, this is amazing. When I see trees, I just hug them. I love trees. I touch them. You know, I'm thankful to God for being able to see and look at the beauty. And for me, I see that as business growth. I see that as compounding. And that you will also have that in your business if you don't have that right now. But even if you do have that right now, you're going to be faced with difficulties and challenges ahead. You know, we've got some multiple 7-figure business clients. You know, they still go through challenges. We all do. No one in business is not faced with any challenges. Just because we're at a certain level doesn't mean to say we get faced with challenges, but we have to work through it and work around it in order to get back on track. And sometimes things will take us off track. Just like, you know, for me, I'm on a sabbatical leave for a month. You know, and I needed to take time out because of the loss that I had last year. I needed to take time out, and I have done. I have been able to do that because I have a team that I can trust, and a team that does the work and doesn't let me down. That's how I'm able to grow, because it's not about me. It is about us. It's about all of us. And if a person lets us down, then they're letting everybody down. That's how I see it as. But if we can grow a business to a certain level, then we can get people in to help us in our business, to help it grow, that are reliable, that will show up and support you when you need it, and help you so that you're not dealing with everything by yourself. So I hope that you've enjoyed today's training, and I just wanted to talk to you today about registering for our event, which is at the end of this month. But I also want you to think about the oak tree. Think about Warren Buffett, the compound effect in growing a business. And I want you to have the same vision for growing your healthcare business, that it takes things after time, one after the other, building up will get it strong. Just like that oak tree that you see today, that we all see today, that is deep rooted in the ground. And it's deep rooted in the ground, and this beauty is happening underneath the ground that we can't even see. But yet, wow, look at what it's produced. It started off with going into the ground. It didn't start up going upwards, because it knew that the wind, rain, storms, sometimes the storms do, unfortunately, knock over the tree, for example. And I just want to also say, for those of you that are faced with the storm right now, Beryl, over the last week, for example, I'm praying for all of you and your family and your loved ones. And I pray that you're safe. And for those that have lost their lives, I am praying for you as well, your family. Okay, I just wanted to acknowledge that, because we've had some in Jamaica, and my family are from Jamaica, so that's also the reason why I'm mentioning this as well. But I just want you to think about the oak tree, building that strong root has to start from underneath, and that's inside of you. Inside of you. You got to grow in order to see, for people to see the beauty. So I hope you can join me on July the 24th, 25th and the 26th. And we've got some wonderful guest speakers, and I'm just so excited about it because I know what is coming, and I know that you're going to all benefit, hopefully benefit from the training that we provide you with over the 3 days. So hashtag registered if you've registered, so that I know that you listen to this video live. And I just want to say happy Saturday to you all. And I came in to do this 30-minute quick motivation, really to, make you look at your business or where you are in your business and look at the compound growth in your business, the steps that you need to be thinking about. So I will be coming in doing some more lives as well, but I started off with this, which is the Warren Buffett as well as the oak tree, that you can build a business so that you get to see a beautiful oak tree that develops, that takes time. This is not a fast get-rich scheme. It takes time to build a healthcare business, just like with majority of businesses. Just because you see someone doing multiple 7 figures, you're seeing the end product of their hard work that happened before they got to this multiple 7 figures. We're not just straight away multiple 7-figure businesses, but even the multiple 7-figure businesses still have challenges. But because they've undergone the challenges previously that they've gone through, it has made them strong to deal with the next challenge. And I'm just keeping it real. Running a healthcare business is not easy, but if it's your passion, then you will do extremely well. So thank you for today's discussion, and I look forward to speaking with you at our next training. So please stay tuned for our next event. Please register for our free event over the 3 days, and I look forward to speaking with you all soon. Thank you so much. I will see you, and let's plant the seed of growth for the oak trees. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful Saturday. Thank you. Goodbye.